Hey guys, Mike Martin here. So today I'm going to take a one-page website and I'm going to turn it into a 50 to 60-page website with SEO optimized web pages for every town, village and suburb that the local business covers. So today we're looking at a Cardiff SEOs and I'm just going to start building it. I'm going to fly through. So I've already gone in and purchased 3local.com. I click on user login, that takes me into my account. I hit the drop down here, switch to workspaces. My new workspace is down the bottom here with this horrible little name. So what I'm going to do first of all is hit the settings button here. I'm going to paste cardiffseos.co.uk in there, click save. Next step is for me to go over to my site. On this site, I've got a Google Business Profile, so I can type the name in. If you don't have a Google Business Profile, click the red button and you can fill the form in manually. So I can type in more leads local. If you've only just set up your Google Business Profile, I know this now because we've recently started setting up Google Business Profiles for our clients. And what we found out is in the first few days to a week, you can't see it in here, so you still have to type everything in manually. So I'm going to click continue. Okay, so all the information is correct there, except for the URL. I want to change that to the URL I'm using for Cardiff. And I'm going to click continue. I'm going to change the central location to Cardiff. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to choose local SEO, and I'm going to choose link building. Okay, and I'm going to click continue. I'm going to click finish. Right, so this is now going off. It's going to build SEO optimized web pages for both of those services in every single town, village, and suburb within on this one's set up for a 6-mile radius of the centre of Cardiff. So every town, every village, every suburb. I can add custom locations, but I very rarely use them. It's not very often that it's needed. They would really help in some areas. We may have the odd location missing. So you can go in, you can add additional locations and stuff like that. Okay, step number 2 is to add the CNAME. This is the most technical thing that you have to do. So it's the type is CNAME. The name of it is local. The value or the target is sites.3local.com. TTL is automatic or 360 and proxy is off. So we go over here. I click on DNS because I keep mine in Cloudflare. I'm going to click add record. I'm going to click CNAME. I'm going to type the name. It was local, as we said. Target was sites at 3local.com. Let's turn the proxy off. TTL is auto. Save. Okay, so that's been created. So we can click retry validation. It never usually works straight out of the box, but it'll get there. It'll pick itself up. Next step is to go over to edit home. Always do this every single time. I just pop into the bottom of here. I want a services link in the content. So I go to service links. That'll add anything that I do. Next step is I want to drop down and I want a map at the bottom of the page. I like a nice map to sit at the bottom of the page, which is cool. I'd like to change the content to British English for these sites because obviously we're in the UK. I'm going to go on to edit my service pages. I'm just going to do that with my service pages just in case there's any. Nope, British English to me. That's cool. Save them back. Pop down here. And we're good. Okay, cool. So because of the way we've just done it, it's automatically set up my schema. So if I go back to my site, if I click on, wait there, let's try validation. Okay, it's still not validated, so I can't publish yet. But I can go to preview the site. So basically, because of the way we've just set this up, I can now go into view page source, and you'll see that this is also created, not there, schema for my business on every single page. So it's all the local business schema has been set up in there, working hours and all the other stuff like that. Let me come back out of that page, go back into here. Okay, so we've pretty much done everything. Oh, in fact, there is one thing I want. So let me open my document folder. Let me grab the URL from here. I'll pop that URL in up there. And all I do, this is how I do my images. What you really want to do with these is you go onto your homepage of your website, you right click on any images, you go copy image address, and then you paste the image into the page where you want it, and it just works. But I'd store my banner images over here. Oops, that's really made a mess. Right click, copy image address. Let's jump over to here. Click on edit. Scroll down. That one's in. Okay, let's go save changes. See, it's disappeared at the top now. That means it's now validated, which is cool. That's what we want. We're going to paste that in there. We're going to paste that in there. The great thing about this is you're not using any repeat content. You're not using any spun content. You're not doing any of that stupid stuff, because every single time it writes brand new, unique, 100% unique content every single time for every single page that you create, which is absolutely awesome. 1 second, I've got to do this one. And I'm going to paste that in there, and I'm going to save them back. And then what I'm going to also do is go and manage services. And I'm going to type in web design. So what this is enabling me to do now is create an additional service. But what this will do, now that I've created web design, it will go to every single town, village, and suburb within my radius, and it will create web design, SEO optimized web design pages. So we'll just put SEO content writing. There's probably better ones I could do for local businesses, but here we go. Right, save them back. I'm going to show you I'm using these in a minute as well. So I'm using these to promote and market my own business. So, because I'm not looking for search engine optimization clients, I'm not looking for local business SEO clients. So, right, those services have been created. So we're going to go back over to my site. We're going to click on publish. I'm going to click on publish again. Okay, so I've had to click publish twice to get that to publish then. So as you can see, we've only got 17 locations. So 17 locations are here. Click on my location tab. I can see exactly what locations are in there, but it doesn't look like Rumney's been included. So we'll put in Rumney, R-U-M-N-E, N-E-Y. And we'll click, let's do save and add new. Then we're going to jump in again. Let's have a look, see what other areas we've not done near Cardiff, which we should have done. Can't imagine anyone's going to type Cardiff Bay, but I could be wrong. That one looks like a good area, but I don't know. Spelling that's going to be a nightmare. P-O-N-T, P-O-N-T. I can't even say it. P-R-E-N-N-A-U. Let's put that one in. Save and new. And that'll do. I don't need to add any more. You get what I'm doing. So I'm going to click Save Radius. I'm going to click Publish. I'm going to click Live Site. SSL is not populated on this one, which is a pain in the backside, because obviously submitting to Search Console, you want to wait until until the SSL is populated before you submit to Search Console. I'll grab that. In fact, yeah, I'm going to leave this one. I ain't going to submit to Search Console. But instead, what I'll do is I'll show you the little trick that I use. So what I'm using these for. So let me go back over to one of my other sites. Switch workspace. Okay, let's scroll to one that we created yesterday. Bristol SEOs. Let me go over to my site. Let me scroll down to the header and footer code on here. See this? I use a tool called Elf Site. Absolutely awesome. Copy that. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go down to Cardiff SEOs. Switch back to that one. My site. And I'm going to click Save Changes. I'm going to click Publish. I'm going to click Live Site. If the SSL doesn't populate straight away, it usually doesn't populate for a little bit of time, which is a pain in the backside. But I click on Preview. You might be able to see it on the preview. Let me show you. Preview the site. Okay, you don't get to see it on the preview. There we go. It's not pulled it in on the preview. But as you can see, so we've now got, the homepage looks like this. It's all this location. It pulls in my Google Business Profile and everything else. We scoot over here, and as you can see, we've got link building for every single one of these town, village, and suburb with SEO optimized content written for every single one of these. Local SEO, we've got all these towns, village, and suburb created. Check this one over here, SEO content writing. We've got towns, village, suburb with SEO optimized website page content for every single town, village, and suburb. And then web design, we've also got search engine optimized content for every single town, village, and suburb. The whole system has been built and done. I've just noticed something that we haven't got though. Right click, copy image address. Let me come back over here. Do you know what? I can't wait to listen to this one back because the seagulls are going absolutely crazy outside my window this morning. So I just wonder if you guys are going to be able to hear it. Because I got one of these Sennheiser docking things. It's absolutely brilliant, but they're loud, really loud. If you can hear them, then I mean, if you can't hear them, then that's the best microphone in the world. Save, publish. Let's go and have a look at live site. It's not yet done, has it? Oh, come on, come on. Right, let's go and have a look. So see preview. Okay, so it looks like that. It's a full-on site now. It's got link building, all the SEO optimized pages, local SEO, all the SEO optimized pages, search engine optimization, content writing for every single one of these towns, villages, and suburbs, designed to rank. The one we did yesterday, we actually, let me just go back to the YouTube channel. So we did one of these yesterday, and I said I would put something in the footer of the video. I think it was. I have no idea. Yeah, this one here. Right, so this has been published 14 hours, yeah? So you see site local.bristolseos.co.uk. Let's go and have a look, see if we've got any index pages. Go! Shazam, look at that. 14 hours ago. It won't be all 10, but we have got 93 index pages since yesterday. Wait there, let me click on this because it's got the omitted results as well. Let's just have a look. We've got 131, 2, 3, 4, 5, 136 pages indexed in 14 hours. So this was done yesterday live. We put this up 14 hours ago. Within 14 hours, if you go to sitelocal.bristolseos.co.uk and you can check out the video, watch the video, you can see me building it live on that video right there. Okay, 130 yet. Oh, do you know what would be really good? Let's go back up here. Let's do this again. Bristol SEOs. Right, let's have a look. Let's look at this. Web design handbook. Imagine this. Imagine we're on the first page within 14 hours. Can't imagine it, but you know, right, that's not legit. That's actually one of ours. That's the actual one we're looking at here. But what we want to do here is pull this. In fact, no, that's More Leads Local. See that? Anyway, that's because it says More Leads Local. Web design handbook. Let's have a look. Are we on the first page? Within 14 hours. Not on that area, but you know what? Let's have a look at a different one. Mangdon Fields. Wow, okay. We don't tend to rank for the web design ones. I have no idea why. Maybe it's because we don't put any pictures in. I don't know. But it's the local SEO and SEO agency stuff that I'm interested in. And that's kind of what the search, and that's what the Google Business Profile's connected to. So let's skip web design. Local SEO in Dundry. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, let's shut that. We don't want More Leads Local. Bristol SEO's #1. Look at that. Boom. Right, let's go down here. Local SEO in Finch, whatever you want to call that place. I'm going to click search with Google. I'm going to get rid of that bit. #1. Now the dogs are barking outside as well. We're really getting a noisy one today. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So we're #1 in French. I don't know what French. Let's ignore the web design. Let's look at link building. People don't search that locally. They search local SEO. Like, that's kind of the main thing that we make, or we get a lot of the clients off. So we go search. Local SEO in Warmley. Position #1 and position #2. Look at that. 14 hours in. Check out the rankings. This is ridiculous. Right, local SEO in Felton. Let's have a look at that one. 14 hours, guys. 14 hours. Free local. #3local.com. Best thing in the world for local businesses. Local SEO in Felton. Where's Felton? Because that's my Google Business Profile. Oops. Put that back up. That's 70 miles away. Holy crap, that's ridiculous. That can't be right. It's got to be a mistake. It's got to be. Do you know what? I know how to check it. Got to be a mistake. That. It says glass closer. Maybe. 1 second. Let me just do something. Incognito always tells the truth. Morley's local, no. Ranking our Google business profile because of the way we're setting this up and we're putting all the schema in the back end, it's pulling our Google business profile in 70 miles away. 70 miles away. Oh, this is brilliant. This means we can maybe start ranking Google business profiles on a national basis. I don't know. Could be wrong. But you know what? I'm not seeing anything else that's even come close to being able to do this. I reckon that looks like one of my sites, Probably is because it's loading slow. Let's let that roll load. We'll go and find another one. It's not going to rank in Pill because I don't know if Pill's it right. Let's look at Hallen. Search Google. You can go through these and check these out yourself anyway, can't you? Bristol, there we go. Number 1, number 2. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at local SEO in Bristol. I don't even know if I'd have a Bristol page, but let's just have a look. Bristol's a massive, big major city. I can't imagine anything could ever get onto the first page of Google that quick, but you never know. But guys, we're getting first page, number 1, number 2, number 3 position rankings, 24 hours. Yes, that's one of mine. Look, there's me on the front page of Google for this digital marketing directory. But look at this. This is kind of what I was going to. In fact, I'll show you on the actual sites that we're creating. Let's come back. We'll find another one of these to do a search so I can show it you. Right. So local SEO in Winford. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at this one. The top one, Hambrook. Right. So we'll go for local SEO in Hambrook. Right. I'm gonna click search. I'm gonna get rid of the more leads local rubbish. Okay. Right. Look at this. So local SEO in Hambrook. Right. Check that out. Yeah. See this? We're number 1. Okay. Like I was saying to you. We're also number 3, local SEO in Hambrook there, which is that's the local SEO page. Anyway, 2 pages. We're ranking number 1. Watch this, right? Give me a second. Watch it. Oh, there's local.morley's local Dorchester. Why is that pulling itself in? These are ranking everywhere, these things. Right, anyway, check this out. Expert local SEO in Hamrock, right? So I click it. Watch what happens when the page loads. Bam. What's this? This site was ranked to 3local.com. Boom. 109 pages built, optimized and indexed in 10 minutes flat. Claim 3 months free. Boom. Learn more. Where does it take you? Straight up to 3local.com. So we can use this to sell this on a national basis. Anyone looking for SEO agencies, this is why every single day you're going to see me building new major city websites all over the country, because anybody all over my country looking for local SEO can get 3local, can do it themselves, and they can sign up for 3 months completely free of charge at freelocal.com by clicking on this link. You go to get started, and at the minute we've still got the same price. It's still only it's $120 a year after 3 months. Okay, guys, this price is going to go up tenfold eventually. Eventually, you'll be paying $99 a month for this. Eventually, you might not be getting a 3 month free trial. The reason you're doing it is because it's a launch special, and we're at a point where even though we're showing all these results, and even though we can see it's ranking, and even though you can see by looking at it, it's the best thing in the world for local businesses. Okay, we've still not got every single person in the world talking about it, but you know what's going to happen? You can see it coming. I can see it coming. I'm going to be doing this every single day, even if I'm doing this every single day for the next 18 months. But what's going to happen eventually is this is going to become the go-to thing for every local business on the planet that they need to have, that they must have, that every single business wants set up on their company. And you know what? If you guys get in now, it's going to be costing you $10 a month instead of some companies that might end up paying $100 a month. So get in as quick as you can, get this set up, get it validated on your business, get yourself a Google business profile set up, submit to Search Console, and let's see you becoming super successful together. Let's just check if this has gone live, because if it has gone live, we're going to push it to the... Nope, it's not yet. So I can't, in fact, I probably can. Let's just click on it. Let's grab this bit here. Google Search Console. Let's click Start. Let's click add property, paste that in there, get rid of this, get rid of this, so at least it's in there. Click continue, instantly verified because it's over on Cloudflare and I'm logged in. Click sitemap, drop that in there, click submit. It's not going to work because we've not had the SSL created properly yet, but everything's now in place for me, so I can just leave that page exactly where it is. And later on today, when I pop myself in and have a look and check the Cardiff one's gone live, once the SSL is updated, I'll just come in, grab that SSL, paste it back in there, and these will. Let's have a look. Nope, still not having it. Okay, guys, get over to freelocal.com. Get yourself set up on this for your local business. If you've got a local business, if you know anyone with a local business, if you've got any clients with local businesses, every single local business on the planet needs this. This is something that can generate more leads, more sales, more clients. It will pay for itself multiple. I mean, you've just seen, right, within 14 hours of setting up this video yesterday, we had 130 something pages indexed in Google, and I've just shown you about 5 or 10 of them on the first page of Google in the first position. If you get from the first page of Google in the first position of Google, okay, that's going to generate lead sales and clients. That's going to generate customers. That's going to generate money for your client. If you're giving them 3 months completely free, imagine how many pages are going to be ranking #1 in Google within 3 months. If you set this up and you do it right, there is no way you can lose. Okay, I'd love to continue doing 3 months free forever because I feel like every business on the planet can benefit from this, and I know every single local business on the planet needs this. And at the minute, look into me, look into my products, look into my services. You can see I've got products out there that are selling at $150 and $200 a month. And the reason I'm not pushing any of these, instead I'm pushing a free trial for a local business. The only reason I'm doing that over everything else is this is the best thing I've ever released for a local business. I can afford to do it for you at such a cheap, ridiculously low cost that it's going to help every single person that finds it. Okay, it's not about me getting $200 a month for every single business. It's about me helping every single business so you become a customer for life. And that is what I believe Free Local can do for you and your local business. In fact, I believe that Free Local can do this for every single local business on the planet. The only other way that you can go out and do what Free Local does for your local business is with paid advertisements using Google's cost per click, which costs you anything 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds per click, which is ridiculous, and it's not cost effective, and it's not scalable, and it doesn't work. And instead of putting money back into the economy, it's putting money back into Google's pockets and the government's pockets and everybody else who's just doing everything they can to rip every single penny out of local businesses. And this is not doing that. This is not designed to do that. This is designed that it will never cost you a penny if it doesn't work for you. But once it works, once it starts making you money, there is nothing you can do to lose. Okay? Because it's already paid for itself over and over and over and over and over again before it ever costs you a penny. And that's the point. That's the mission, is to help every local business on the planet become successful in the most cost-effective way possible with something that is so simple you can get your kids to set it up for you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.